Hi. We are here with one of my favorite, if my top favorite, hyphenates. He is a director, he's a writer, he's a producer. What else? And you do everything. And so we are welcoming here Jason Paul Collum at Flashback Weekend. You are a constant, perennial, actually annual visitor here, right? What is it about this place that keeps you coming back and not running down the hall screaming in high heels?
Good tie in there. It's such a friendly show.
Really?
It really is. Just coming in here yesterday, I had 1,000 boxes to bring with me and wagons and these things. And people kept stopping and like opening the door for me, and they were patient. And this lady stopped and very nicely, who I don't know, on the sidewalk, and she watched my stuff for me. I was like, please don't steal everything. And she didn't. So it's just a very
Oh my God, a Chicagoan who doesn't steal something, you found her.
But it's a very nice crowd, and people seem to like my stuff, and so I don't know, I have a good time when I'm here.
Well, you're a good time kind of guy. Now, you've got a special second edition of your original classic book. Tell us a little bit about it and how people can actually get it.
All right, so last year came out with They Made How Many, which is a guide to every horror movie franchise that has ever been made, hopefully, as long as the original movie came out by New Year's Eve 1999. So even if it came out, if the part 17, and there are some, came out like last year, they would be included in the book. So there were so many more that I found, and so many more sequels that just happened to come into existence in the last year. I made a second edition. So you want to go to, if you're not here obviously, go to Amazon. Just make sure you get the second edition with the little red sticker. It has an additional 25 pages, which includes an additional 50 plus titles and 2 new interviews. So I also have 30 interviews inside the book with every cult actor and actress you can think of. Bride of Reanimator. I've got now my brain is Friday Girls, Sleepaway Camp Girls, Halloween Girls.
This is
Slumber Party Massacre.
No, seriously, you could make an entire game show television series, nothing with just the information that is in this book. I swear to you, it's amazing. So tell it now. Of course, your most famous movie is still Screaming in High Heels.
Screaming in High Heels.
You can still get that, right?
Oops, it's slipping away from me. Yes.
Okay.
So, Screaming in High Heels.
Tell us a little bit about it, because actually you were one of the very first filmmakers to feature the phenomenon of the empowered women working in a genre that typically is not known for that.
Right. So this particular doc is about these 3 women, Linnea Quigley, Brink Stevens, and Michelle Bauer, who kind of made the Scream Queen image. And we're not talking Jamie Lee Curtis, we're talking these ladies did the B movies. They were the girls that took their clothes off, died horribly, took showers, that kind of got possessed, all in a day's work. So, but they took it and making these B movies, and they ran with it. They made trading cards and built these little mini empires of soap. They met President Reagan. They were flown all over the world because of what they were doing. And so the Scream Queen concept is really because of these 3 lovely ladies.
And they turned the meaning of Scream Queen into something rather favorable rather than sort of a dismissive term.
Correct. So, and this was in the mid 80s to about the early to mid 90s. And then all these other actresses kind of thought they could get in on it and kind of like ruin the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's also about the mom and pop video store era. And that's what people also love about it, is because there's like 100 clips in here of movies you've never even heard of.
Amazing. So, if you're a film aficionado and you like to delve into the obscure and detailed, this is for you. Now, last question. You've directed, you've produced, you've written, you've done everything practically under the sun. What is the most fulfilling job you have?
That's a hard question.
It is.
I mean, I'm also a teacher.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
I do teach the youth of America, so I teach by day and murder by night. So,
I can't think of a more fulfilling job title.
Everybody's got to have, everybody's got to have a hobby, right?
That's right.
So I teach, and also just kind of in doing the magazine work, I educate, and that's why I like the doc. It's like I like to tell stories. then inform people about really cool, awesome things. Like Dan Glenn.
Yeah, well, you live in an odd time for like wanting to tell stories that are true. Well, thank you. Mr. Collum, it's always a pleasure to tell you.
Absolutely.
And you
Appreciate
can
it.
catch him here at Flashback Weekend, and I am Dan Geyer.
Otherwise, check me out on Facebook.